I feel like this view is like this every day. It's absolutely beautiful. If you want an epic view on the border of Vermont over there, New Hampshire over here, this is your house. Yeah, Caleb Anderson, flipping New Hampshire. I am back up here. I told you I would be back up here Friday. It is Friday. This room, I was hoping to come in here and have the feeling that I did. It feels like it's finished, like you can look at stuff and feel like it's finished, like you can push the furniture back, you know? So that feels good. I'm going to finish this mud here. I have on the exterior of the house, on the front, I have a fascia board that I have to replace. Here, I'll show you. We'll go around. This fascia board here, I finished this one yesterday, so I'm going to do this one today and get as much of this siding off the front as I can and off of the other side. And I have to mud that up a little bit more, put a finish coat on there so that I can paint the kitchen, so that I can get the new flooring down and get the cabinets painted, and that'll be it. I need that siding painted though, so I'm going to get on that fascia board and start ripping off siding. And also, first I'm going to mud in here so that the mud is drying while I'm ripping off siding on the side outside. It is hot. Let me pause the Joe Rogan podcast for a hot second. All right. So after much struggle, I got up this fascia board. It came out really well, actually. So it connects here now. It's complete all the way over. This one will weather the same as that. However, those are going to get painted white anyway. So that fascia is now all set. I'm going to replace this piece of plywood on this side. But this fascia being done looks really good. So I'm going to get to taking off the siding on the front. All right. I have got this whole side completely off. Moving over to the front. I'm going to go as high as I can without getting close to those power lines. Power company has to come and move that over temporarily so that I can side behind it, and then they'll come back and put it back onto the house. And moving right along, gonna double bag up all of this stuff and continue around to the front while the sun is behind that cloud, because as soon as it comes out, it's gonna be hot as hell. All right, I've got a lot done. As you can see, this is all the old clapboard, and I've got this whole side off. I got it off up to the middle of these windows here, and I was able to take these crown moldings off these windows, which is really cool. So these are just now square. I'll be taking that one off, that one too. See how that's like that? Those were like that. I ripped that off the top of those windows and left those square like that, so that'll be good. The siding underneath us again looks pretty good, but it'll be good to go over it with some nice vinyl. I will have to paint the gables and eaves and around the frames before I put the siding up, so I'm gonna probably try to prime those before I get out of here. And yeah, looking good, moving right along. So pretty happy with how today turned out. It's hot, I am exhausted, but it turned out pretty good. So let me show you what I did real quick. Just that view. But so I finished taking off all the siding on this side of the house, this far edge of the house, all the way up here, up to the top. And then I continued over and around, went as high as I could here without getting in the way of these power lines. These are being moved next week. And then took off all of this siding here. and siding up there and siding here. I put in this new fascia board. So the fascia along the front of this roof is pretty much completely done. I'm just going to replace this old piece of plywood here. So Monday I'm going to be back, Monday or Tuesday, and I will be removing most of that, all of this and all of this, and start on the Tyvek and then J-channel around everything. And I really feel like the siding should go really quickly. I got a finish coat, finally a finish coat of mud on this section, so this should be wrapping up. Next time I can just sand that and paint and finally be done with the kitchen. I had one little spot I had to fix on this wall, so I mudded this one little spot. I don't know if you can see that. I'll be sanding that, and then I can paint the kitchen. And we picked out the flooring. Let me know what you would do with this flooring, but I will reveal that the flooring that we chose, I will reveal that in probably 2 videos. So not the next video coming up, but the video after that, I will reveal the flooring. Let me know in the comments below what you would put with walls of this color with white trim. That's about it. I'm gonna head out of here, head south. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Like this video, share it with a friend. If you know anybody looking for a house in North Stratford, New Hampshire, come check this one out. $92,900 is what I'm asking. So if I can get that, I will make a handsome profit. And all of my hard work and time will be worth it. So I will see you next time. Caleb Anderson, Work Hard Property Preservation, flipping New Hampshire, preserving New Hampshire, one house at a time. See you tomorrow.